Okay, it's the 22nd of August 2012. Foreign markets are down. Big indies are showing further down today. This 1597's got like a nice foot forming, and now we're looking like this could turn into a bull flag. Got some construction on our building going on today. That's the buzzing in the background. And we got kind of a pennant or a wedge formed here. So we'll be patient to see what the market tells us. It's funny, but I predicted that all the markets in Europe are down, so we'll probably go up. Look what happened. Okay, we had a pretty good signal here, kind of a foot formation for a short. Got separation here under the line here. These are down, so could have a nice run. Okay, my first target was met. Waiting to try to get down to the second with the second car of two. Okay, we got our second car and the runner going. Becomes very difficult to know when to get out. Getting pretty ambitious with this target. I think the stop's in about the right spot. Wow, this is exciting. I'm following about 10 ticks behind with this stop. Okay, we had two trades today. First one was, can hardly believe it was that big a loser, but that's because I used liberal stops and I was trading two contracts. So, the sword cuts two ways, both ways. On the second trade, had a nice one tick, excuse me, 1 point on the first car. The second car went almost 3 points, but I still had a deficit of today of 4 ticks. So that's the live by the sword, die by the sword type of situation when you have multiple cars. And looking at the charts, here was an indicator. If you can see in the lower left hand corner, that's a pretty good indicator for a long. Not a real strong one, but look at the chart next door right here. Of course, when I move that, then that goofs that up. The 1597 right here had a real nice move up with a bulge. That's a good indicator for long. So we had a decent long here that we could have gotten. And then at this top, had a pretty nice sell indicator right here, right there. That BB popped down. And I didn't have my verbal alerts, my audible alerts on today, so I didn't. I'm not going to look and catch those as quickly. And so that's two that would have worked fairly nicely. On this third trade, I had a nice downward movement on that 610, but it only went a few 5 ticks and reversed. So that didn't work out too well. Now it did come to the deeps on this fib area right here. So sometimes you get your indicators going against other parts of your rules. You got a fib indicator here saying this might be a reversal point. You've got a short indicator here, and so they're working against each other, and that's something to be cognizant of. When that is the case, it's probably a good time not to get in a trade. Whereas up here, we're at a deep area of this fib range, and at a pretty good indication of a short with this 3-bar slide right here. So that worked out real well, even though I had to be very patient. Could have put myself into the green here. And here's another 3-bar slide that I should have maybe picked up on. In any case, I was moving my stop down gradually, about 1 point behind, and that's quite a process to manage. So I was short 4 ticks today. It's the first time I've had a losing day in quite a while, so I'm pleased with that. And I guess I got to go through some learning curve if I'm going to trade more than one car. And this was a ranging day, so maybe when I recognize that, I'll leave one of the cars behind. I'm not sure. Anyway, best of trading to you, and see you tomorrow.